Hello, my YouTube friends. Well, here's another Patreon video for you. I'm going to be giving you one every Friday. As a patron on the Patreon channel, A Better Life with Kat, you will get 5 of these videos every single week. Another bonus is that there are no advertisements on the Patreon channel, and I have the ability to answer your questions and comment if I think it's appropriate. On the YouTube channel, you'll notice I just give you a little heart that lets you know that I've read your comment, and I really appreciate it. I just don't have the ability to answer all of your questions on the YouTube channel. So come on over. It's only $5 a month, no advertising, and I think you'll really enjoy it, and we'd love you to be part of our Patreon family. Thanks again for watching, and always remember that you are beautiful. Hello, patrons. Today we're talking about emotional attachment to your clutter. You know, everywhere you look, people who aren't subscribed to this channel, different people have different comments that they make about their clutter, and the biggest comment they make, and when I have a new mentee, the biggest comment I get is that they have emotional attachment to their clutter, and that's so sad because emotions don't belong to things. Emotions belong to people, heart to heart. So if you have an emotional attachment to something, I want you to really reassess that and think about what that means. This is a cup of Starbucks. I might as well have an emotional attachment to it. It's just as important as that piece of china or whatever else you're saying. It's not important. People are important. People. The memory of people is here and in your heart and maybe in a picture. It's not in a thing. It's not. And unless you believe people's souls are embedded in these things, which I do not, and I hope you do not either, there's absolutely no reason to cherish a thing. And I keep using the Starbucks cup because it's just as important as any other physical thing. It's not important. It's not important. Remember in the Bible where it says that people store up their treasures where they rust and decay. They don't do you any good. So why are you having an emotional attachment to something? If you want something to decorate your home with and you have the space for it and you use it every season, please keep it. If it's a tray from your Aunt Alice and it's beautiful and you use it every Christmas for cookies, please keep it. Those are lovely, sentimental things. But a true emotional attachment to that is an unwell way to be emotionally. I hope that you understand that. And I know that there are probably psychologists who would disagree with me, and I don't really care. I don't. I'm trying to help you get rid of your junk so that you can breathe and live and be peaceful in your home. That's my goal for you, to have peace in your life, control in your home, and finally learn how to love yourself, not your junk. Let's call it junk, okay? Let's call your clutter junk. Let's call it what it is. All right? All right. So here's what you're going to do today. If you need to declutter a room, and right now, as I'm recording this, it happens to be the kitchen, and you go through your things, if something is pulling at your heartstrings, I want you to look at it, really look at it, and think about it being made in a factory. Let's say Corning glassware, made in a factory, made by the millions, continuing to be made every day. Here's what will happen if you save something. Let's have the example of some beautiful Lenox crystal. Let's say that you got this crystal 20 years ago when you got married, as one of my mentees told me, from a first marriage, and she still has it. And it means nothing to her, and she's never opened the boxes and gotten them out, all right? But if she continues to save them because they're beautiful, guess what's going to happen? Her children or their spouses are going to inherit this and say, this was my mother-in-law's beautiful crystal. She was so careful with it. She kept it in the boxes. I don't remember ever using it, but here it is. It's pristine condition. These are gorgeous. They don't even make these anymore. I'm going to save it, but I can't use it because it's too precious. And then that person's child gets it, and then that person's, now it belonged to great-great-great-grandma. And then in one move, one day, one mover drops that box and everything breaks. And now what? All this time you saved these things that took up room in your house and your heart to be broken on a sidewalk hundreds of years later. Is that really sensible to you? Wouldn't you rather, if you really did leave something that you really cherished, that you let your granddaughter or your daughter know, this is something I've cherished and used every Christmas. I know you've seen me use this wooden spoon or whatever it is, spoon rest. dish towel, I don't care what it is. If it's something that you really want them to inherit, then you make it known to them that this is important and why it's important, and that they get to inherit it. Now here's the key word, get to inherit it. You don't have to keep it. The thing about a gift is that you are responsible for saying thank you, and that's it. You're not responsible for anything else, because now this gift is yours. It belongs to you. You can do with what you want. You can do with it what you want. So if your grandma left you something and she made you know that this was very important to her, and her mother handmade it and she watched her make it and she uses it every Christmas as a throw on her couch or whatever, then yeah, you might want to get that and continue the tradition of using it on your couch until such time that it's totally worn out and threadbare, and then it goes in the garbage because it's not good anymore. Putting it in a cedar chest and saving it doesn't do you any good. Pulling it out and looking at this poor old beat up threadbare thing doesn't do anyone any good. No one likes it. It's not something you want to use. Let's go ahead and give it some dignity and put it to rest. Okay? So I want you to really think today, when you're going through your kitchen or your bedroom or your bathroom or your hall closet or whatever it is this something that we use, that we admire, that we like, that is pretty, and we get joy from it? Or is this something that kind of just takes up space and gives you more weight on your shoulders, but you can't let it go because something in your heart's not letting you let it go? Remember, it's no more important than this cup from Starbucks. It's no more important. It's a thing. Please, please think twice before you keep something for sentimental reasons. Okay? All right. That's it for today. Have a fabulous day. I'm looking forward to your comments. Please let me know what you let go of. And also, if you think this will help a friend, please be sure to share it. You know, we're trying to get to a force of 1,000 here, and the only way to do that is with your help. So please share. You're allowed to share a Patreon. I wouldn't want you to share every single one to a person over and over again. That defeats the purpose. But share one every once in a while on your social media. Share it. Let people see it. And then they can come on over for only $5 a month. They too can get this kind of guidance that will be helpful for them and real for them. Have a fabulous day, and always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.